Okay, first things first about this opener. I think, like, here, because we discussed a lot about this potato, right? Because in this situation, I think, like, if we want to have a strong opener on this map, like, not saying this opener is bad or anything like that, I think what we should do, instead of doing this kind of opener where 3 of us just hard dash into, like, mid and court, I think what we should do instead is have one of the shots paint for Zuka. Preferably either Gab or Josh, whoever has, you know, charge up, which is Josh. I think Josh, you should at least be painting the right side a little bit in order to get a Zuka to get a full charge, because, like, Xman has already got power, he's getting cooler, like, ridiculously fast. We get cooler, so that's good. We finally get cooler, and I think, like, right here, once we get cooler, we can kind of, like, start taking our fights and, like, taking our positions, because they don't have cooler yet, I think, because they're running, like, heavy edit, and I was surprised they don't even have their cooler yet, because we have our cooler. And then at this point, we should be able to, like, go in and, like, you know, cause some sort of chaos. Let you guys pick off the dualies. And then there's just the 3 left over there, right? It's unfortunate Timmy dies. And then we burn Zuka here. I don't think this Zuka's getting any value, unfortunately. Yeah. We killed the Umbrella for jumping in. Nice. Nice. Okay, at this point, we should be taking tower. Yeah, at this point, we should be taking tower. Alright, cool. Alright, Gav and Josh are taking their positions right here. I think there, if you want to push top left, I would say wait a little bit before you do that, Gav, because, like, right here, you kind of, like, rushed in, and even though Josh is with you, I think Josh went off to, like, go help someone else, and, like, I think, like, here, what you should have done is you should have been a little bit more patient, rather than just charging in, because they're going to expect you to go there. They're going to expect you to go there because that's going to be the first line of defense they're going to do. Because 2 of them dropped into their plat, and then they saw you coming through the left side, and they shot you down. I think a better play would have been to have Timmy pop jet for you, so he could jet them on their plat, and so that way you're able to keep up that consistent pressure. Because I think, like, having Jet here is much better than you just running in and doing this. Because I think, like, you weren't even that close to Zuka, actually, funny enough. But I think, like, if Timmy had Jet there, that would have been a really good, successful, like, push for you guys. Because, like, right here, once they pop Crab, you guys, like, kind of, like, disengage after you pop that one special. Unfortunately, that happens. We have to jump out. Yeah, we have to play back now. Good job playing back. Nice pick. I think right here we take a little bit too long to at least, like, push up a little bit, because, like, they're 1 down and it's like a 3v4. I think, like, right here we don't have to, like, really stay back like this. I think, like, we can move up a little bit, but not too much. Like, the duelist is in our court, yeah, and then he plays in pit, and then I don't agree with this positioning right here from you, Timmy. I think, like, right here, what you do is that instead of just being on the wall, you should be poking from, like, a distance or something like that, rather than you be on the wall. Because, like, right here, this is a bad position for you. You're in a 1v3 situation, so you can't do anything about that. That's a good Zuka pick. And then Shot basically comes in, and then he kills Xman. Nice job, Living Josh. Nice job. All right, 2 down. 2 down. We push in. Who's here? We should win that. Unfortunately, we don't. All right, cool. Now we win it. All right, cool. Josh is taking top left already. Someone should be playing with him there. In the event we're starting a push, we should definitely be going to top left at the beginning, because that's obviously where we have to play. And then Umbrella drops here and stuff like that, and you guys start 2v2ing him, but he gets the 2 picks on you guys, which is unfortunate, but it happens. Now, here's the thing that we discussed about when it comes to, like, a mistake when it comes to us, like, on defense, is, like, one of us will go in, and then we'll proceed to go down, like, 1 by 1, and that creates, like, a domino effect right here, because On tower, on defense, we do not want to be like constantly just dying. We want to constantly we want to be able to hold our ground, and not only that, like preserve like specials and stuff like that, instead of just like dying like willy nilly all the time. Because like this is a 3v4 situation for them. I think like here we should have just been poking rather than trying to take like offensive and aggressive positions. Because now they're just diving, like they're hard diving, y'all, because they're gonna play aggressive because they know they can. Just been popped. Can you survive that? Nice. Kill the umbrella. Good. Alright, now move a little bit more. Nice pick. Nice pick. We're so divided right here. I don't think we have a game plan here. We're so divided. Like, our pencil player goes down. Our shot goes down. One of our shots goes down, and then we have another shot fighting the enemy shot, and then we have a jet being popped here. I think over here is just a gigantic, like, no one's understanding, like, what to do in this scenario, because we all, like, died to something, and then Timmy just pops jet, and then Josh is fighting a 1v1. And I think, like, here, what we need to do instead is that we need to just play a little bit more, play, I would say, more up rather than playing back when we were trying to push in. And then Timmy, like right here, you didn't have to pop this jet. I feel like because like, this jet is a waste. Like, you're making the crab look at you, which is, I guess, good, but like you kind of wasted this crab here. I think you should have saved that rather than popping it, because like right after that you died. Zuka gets no value, sadly. Nice catch on the umbrella overextension. Their dualies likes to playing pit a lot, and I don't think anyone mentioned that, but someone should be taking note of that. Like, I think like you guys need to take advantage of like what the opponent is doing like constantly, and you need to be able to understand like, oh, they're gonna do this every single time, or they're gonna do this, or they're gonna do that. It could be one person, it could be the entire team, because like we know like JJ and Shins are going to be the ones that are going to be in the front, and they're going to be the ones causing the distraction or something like that, right? So you need to be able to anticipate that, and then Blue and then Cakes is going to be the ones in the back, because Blue is kind of playing like supportive, and then Cakes is also in the back. I think here, after this whole thing, we get a pushover. Nice punish on Umbrella. Nice pick. Okay. Alright, now Gav can play in their plat. Alright, cool. Alright, he gets the pick on the heavy hitter. That's actually a good pick, because now they don't have cooler for when they come back in. They actually died, I think, before they popped cooler. Let me see. I'm gonna fast forward so I can show it. It's like here, like they are 43 to cooler, and you guys are like pushing in, and he gets chipped here. So you're basically denying him Xman from getting cooler, and so he can't get cooler like here. Like he's not even trying to paint for it. He's just trying to like at least like keep his ground and hold his space, right? But then like the moment like Gav comes up to him and kills him, they don't have cooler. So now they don't have cooler. They don't have resources for when you guys are pushing, so that's good. And now we take lead. I think here, Josh, you should just play in court with Timmy rather than going back and rotating with Gav. And if Gav, if you want to, you should take a different position if you know they're gonna just rush that side. Dooley's is chasing Xman. We need to help him. I don't know if I agree with that Zuka pop. I feel like Zuka here should have been saved. I don't know if I agree with that here. Because, like, we're popping it for one guy, and it's a heavy edit. I don't think we need to pop it for one guy in this scenario. Because I think, like, here, instead, what we should be doing is, like, playing in their court. Two should be playing in court. Two of the people should be either playing together, but in this case, Gav is on their plat. And I think, like, here, what we should have done is all rotate to court, and then have Zuka's ready for whenever they're trying to push in, or like have at least one shot playing aggressive while the other one's playing back and getting Zuka. And I think here in this case, whoever was the closest to getting Zuka should be the one that is playing with Xman. So in case no one just runs up and jumps at him while the other shot just plays with Timmy, like right in this scenario. Because in this scenario, like Gap pushes in, which is fine here. Gap pushes in, and then he gets his pick on the heavy edit, which is a good pick, by the way. They don't have cooler here. And then I think Gav is the closest one to... Yeah, he was the closest one to Zuka. and Josh wasn't. So I think what you should have done, Gav, was just played with Xman in court, and Josh, you could probably play aggressive on their plat or play with Timmy, and then you guys basically just take their court, and then you play on their court. And if they decide to like drop or they decide to like run at Xman, you guys are actually ready for it because they're going to be looking to pick him off because he is probably the most important player on the team. And I think the Zuka should have been saved right here. Okay. Nice pick. Okay, I don't know why they all three looked at Timmy, but I guess that's fine. I guess. But I don't know if we were close to Jet. Let's see if we were close to Jet when that happened. Because like, I feel like if we were close to Jet, then I don't think that's really worth it, honestly. Because they all three decided to dive at Timmy instead of just looking at you guys. Okay, yeah, I don't think we were close to Jet in this instance. Another habit I'm seeing in this match is that we're dying with specials, or we're dying when we're close to specials. I think we should be more cautious of that in general, because I feel like that's also going to make or break, like, in certain situations. Like, I think like if we had like Zukas and like certain pushes and certain specials to help our pushes too, that would have been beneficial here too. Okay, 2 down. We should be pushing tower. Okay, cool. Okay, now you guys are playing in their court. This is what I want you guys to do. Like every time you play Shipshape tower, like this is what you should be aiming for. Like 2 people playing in front, 2 people playing in the back. One has a Zuka, one has special ready. And then, like, someone should be taking their top right. Ideally, one of the shots. And then the Rapid, too, if he wants to poke there, too. But I think, like, if the Rapid is poking underneath their plat, too, that's also good. Like, with Torps and, like, just constantly just with poke pressure, that's also a really good thing to do. And we're just staggering them because they're all just dropping in. Now they're 1 down, and then they die. So overall, I think like this game has a collective amount of mistakes. I think like one thing we need to work on is just like saving our specials for like when we are actually pushing instead of just using them, and then also dying with them, because I feel like there's some pushes where you guys will like move in and like you have all the necessary tools to move in and push, but you guys would never like think about like where you're gonna pop your special, like when is the correct time to play your special. Also, again, on this map, we need to have 2 people playing in court and 2 people playing, like, with each other in the back. So that's why that's why, like, the pushes started to get really weird when we were pushing in all the time. Because we're pushing in all the time, and we have no specials, and then they're going to come back with their specials, then it's going to be a problem for you guys. So I think what you guys need to work on is just taking the key positions that you need to for each of your roles, and then you'll be able to have more efficient pushes.